strategy is very diverse because our mandate is effectively looking at the marketing and destination marketing side, and at the same time having a very strong developmental component. So we are, as you say, sort of halfway through the whole thing, and we believe that based on our performance management that we do, we are, well, we got a clean audit last year in terms of the targets that we set out to achieve. I think there's something like 91 targets that we put together in both of those mandates, destination marketing and obviously the developmental side. And we've achieved thus far, I think, a 95% achievement for this last financial year. Well, you know, it's a replacement in some respects for the Africa Marine Expo that we had previously, and we felt we needed to diversify the event context of the festival. So subsequently, my expectation is that there's a diversity of interest that gets created rather than a very narrow band of niche responses from the visitors and the tourists and so on. We've now developed a project or an initiative which, as you know, there are over 2 million cyclists in South Africa, and we are now in the process of developing routes that, and one of them falls within this area, to develop the mountain biking and the adventure tourism side of things. So yes, most people come here. This is a very popular destination for coastal tourism, the beach and the ocean and everything else, but now we want to try and get people drawing themselves into the experiences on the adventure tourism side of it. So we have hiking trails, cycling trails that are being developed going forward, so that there's a much broader spectrum of tourism offering going forward. It's different because it has an oceanic component, it has a terrestrial component, and it's very multifaceted. I think a lot of the events that you have around South Africa are focused on, let's say, craft beer or wine tasting. Because it's got such a diversity of offering, I think that it appeals to a broader spectrum within the market, and I think that's really good. I don't believe that, you know, this time of year, the September time and September-October time, we're not 100% full. So we see this as a significant gap filler, so that we can get the occupancies up, get the feet through into the areas to make sure that the spend actually occurs. So our stats show that, you know, we could probably have a take up of another 20 or 30%, and this is an ideal conduit for that.
Thank you very much.